Hi, I'm re-recording actually the first part of the boundary division video. There was issue with the audio, so let's do it again. This, I'm going to start explaining the concept of division on binary numbers and what hardware we can use for that. Before we go into binary, we need to look into decimal division because concept is similar. Now the thing is with decimal, since we have been doing it for ages, sometimes we don't even think of what's the process. It just happens so quickly, automatically in our brain, right? But in order to understand binary, yes, there is binary involved. It will be 0 and 1, whether it's answer or the numbers which we talk about what they are or remainder. So it's always 0 and 1. So there are some differences like that. But rest of the process in terms of bringing different numbers and figuring out, okay, whether we need to divide or need to put 0 or bring an equal, those are same things. Another thing is the process that I'm going to use, or the method I'm going to use for the divider, is the same natural one we use in decimal. So first of all, let's look at the terminology first. We are dividing 15 by 3. So 15 is dividend. Number 3 is called divisor. The answer that we get is quotient, because this divisor multiplied by quotient is what comes here, and this is the remainder. So I'm going to use dd in my example, in my algorithm, for dividend, dv for divisor, q for the quotient, and r for the remainder. Let's first look into an example on the decimal number, and from that we come up with an algorithm, and then we will apply exactly same flowchart or algorithm on a binary number. That's it. Very simple, easy. And what I'm going to show you, I'm not going to improve it over time. I'm going to show you how we can implement this on using one full adder. And we have to do a shift and subtract method. That will be explained in the second video. But in this video, we will look into the decimal only. Okay, here I'm just keeping those terminologies for you. But the actual number in this example is 1105, which is dividend, DD. We are dividing it by 3, and 3 is divisor. So how are we going to do it? Let's go through this. First, even though our entire dividend is 1105, we are just initially taking one number at a time, not the entire dividend, just one number. And that one number, or whatever numbers we join, that will be the segment of dividend that we're going to be using at that particular moment. What I mean is, first let's pick 1. And 105 you can just ignore. So you pick 1, and that is your dividend, DD, right now, which is what I said here. From the left, most significant digit. Then we need to decide, what we typically say in decimal is, if we can divide this by this, which we mean is if this is equal or greater than or less than that. If this number is less than this, then we can't divide just then. We need to go and get the next digit, right? That's the division we know. So it's exactly like that. What we do is, here all I just put is divide if this segment or digit of DD is smaller than the whole DV, right? If it's not, in this case it's not, it's 1, it's 3. So basically, instead of saying it so that it's smaller, this or not, what we do is, actually we do a side division. So I put a cross here because I already explained this example, but let's assume there's no cross. So what we do is we do 1 minus 3, and the answer is minus 2. Minus 2 suggests, this minus means that actually this number is smaller than 3. So once we see that is minus, we go into DD is less than DV. So we go into this branch. Yes, yes means it's smaller. What we do is this side subtraction we did, which we just did just to compare this number. We're not going to use it here. So we just discard it or put cross here. We put 0 on the quotient here. That's what we did. And after that, what we do? We bring the next, we join the next one with this one. Make it 11. So that's what we did. We join the next digit. And then we went back. Again, we will keep repeating this. So now it's 11. Okay, do 11 minus 3, which is dd minus dv. Okay, which makes it 11. So 11 here, we are doing a side subtraction. So we put 11 here. Now we need to see 3 is how many times 11? 3 times is 9. But if it's more than 3, it's 4, it's 12, it's higher than 11. So we're not going, we're doing 3 times. Now this is where binary will be simple. Because in decimal case, we have unique numbers 0 to 9. So we can go to 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. But in binary case, it's only 0 or 1. So it's easy. You don't want to have to figure out how many times this or this. It will be either 0 time or 1 time. So 11, we'll put 3 and 9 and say, okay, subtract it. It's positive. Okay, that means this 11 is equal or greater than 3. Now we come into this branch. Last time we were in this, we joined another one, now we're into this. So what happens is this size subtraction which we did, just to understand if this number is smaller than 3 or not. So it was not. So we are actually using it now. This time we are actually doing a subtraction. So 11 minus 9, it's 2 plus, so just like here. Okay, this part is not there. I wish I had a, on the screen share, I had a cover so that I could cover the parts which are not. Then typically I do an example so that I don't waste your time later on. I just explain there, but in this case it can be a little tricky. Well, it's not tricky. Let's do this. So all this is not done. And we use blue. So you see 2. So we are here. So what we did, we set Q, this quotient, to 3, because 3 times 3 is 9. Then we did this one. New DD is new DD is this 2. These 2 ones are gone. So actually the numbers are 205. This is the new dividend, but we have already 2. So what we are doing, we're bringing next, which is 0. So we bring 0 here. Sorry. And again we do the side. So we're going back now. We join, going back, same thing, subtraction. 20 minus 3 times 6 is 18, 7 is more than 20. We subtract, is positive. We again are here. So what we do, perform actual subtraction. Set Q to a number, so such that divisor multiplied by that number, which is quotient, is less than or equal to DD. Basically what I'm saying is what number I need to put here to make this, which is 6. Okay, so what we do is we're doing actual subtraction now, and what it is, 20 minus 18, 2. Okay, so we are here. After this, we did this one. Now we're joining the next one. So we bring 5 here. Hopefully I'm not confusing you. If you're confused, look at this again. I'm sure it's very simple. Trust me. You just need to do it yourself. Okay, so what we do, we join 5, this, and now we're going back. So 25 is 3 times 8 is 24. 9 times is more than that. So it's again plus, again here. So doing the same thing. So we do that subtraction and we do bring here. So now, actually I should have function here to check, okay, is there any more dividend remaining? No, we went through 1105, everything is done, so we don't do it, we actually exit it. And after that, this one is our remainder 036. Did I miss something here? Yeah, the last one. All right, so this is our quotient, and yeah, this was our original dividend and divisor. So hopefully you have, through this example, understood. Now all you have to do is now use here a binary number and a binary and do exactly same thing. The only difference is this can't be 036, there has to be 01010 and everything 010. That's it. And that is the example I'm going to do in the second part of this division. So take a look at that video, it's already there, and hopefully everything you understand perfectly. Okay, thank you so much. See you next time. Bye.